Hey y'all, so it's your girl Lady Lex, and I'm back for another Married to Medicine review. In this review, I don't know if y'all know that or paid attention to my channel. For those of you who started watching my channel from the reviews, I am a licensed hair braider, so I'm about to be prepping some hair for an appointment I have later, so y'all bear with me in the video. But I'm gonna give y'all my review as I do it, because I'm a working woman. I gotta get my coins, so yeah. Let me get this hair out quickly. I'm getting the hair ready for an appointment tomorrow, but I gotta get the hair, some more hair ready for an appointment that I have later today. So I'm gonna probably record a couple videos while I'm standing here. Anyway, so the episode Married to Medicine starts out, you know, they showing little clips of everybody like they always do. We have Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon calling Laura about her spending on the credit card or whatever, you know, bank card, credit card, whatever, the account. And Laura said, baby, I ain't got time for that. I don't want to hear it. I know y'all got it and I'm gonna spend it, okay? And I just want to say, if my parents are watching this, y'all have 48 hours to respond. I need access to the money. Like Sweet Tea said, I need access to my parents' bank account. I'm tired of working. I'm tired. I'm tired of being a hard-working, independent woman. No, I want my parents to pay. I want access to the money. Okay. Anyway, so Toya and Dr. Eugene are sitting there talking about how he messed his foot up. He was trying to get the golf cart home and had to get it towed because Toya and the boys like to ride around in the golf cart and not put any gas in it. So it had to be towed home, and Dr. Eugene foot, what did he say, the flatbed, like, I don't know, ran or came down, whatever, it messed his toe up. Lord bless his heart, y'all. Toya, girl, y'all gotta stop stressing out Dr. Eugene. He's a good man, Savannah, and now this man foot toe up and you up there talking about doing the walls. Toya, girl, take care of his foot. Take care of your man's foot. And then anyway, they was talking about King, Quad, Greg and T, and trying to figure out the dynamic of all of that and who they should invite, and it's just a bunch of. I'm gonna get to where my points and my feelings about it. Let me sit my phone over here so I can quit. Alright, so I can look at it. Okay, so then after that, Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Contessa have a sit down. And they sit down, they're talking about the past and what happened with them and the stuff Dr. Heavenly said on YouTube that time about Scott being abusive. And Contessa is saying that she said the relationship was volatile. She never said it was abusive. Baby, no shade, but that's the same thing. Like, in my opinion, that's just me. That's just my thought. It's not a positive thing to say about volatile. Like, volatile can mean violence. Like, it sounds real close to violence. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't even think Dr. Heavenly was going off of you saying the relationship was volatile. I think she probably have been around over her conversation, or you telling her what he said to you, and it was basically verbal abuse. Like, we saw the stuff, y'all remember that episode, what happened, I can't remember what it was at, but I remember wasn't it Carrie? Was Carrie back on there one vacation? Was it Carrie? I feel like it was Carrie or Lisa Nicole was in the room beside them and heard a whole bunch of commotion with Contessa and Scott that night, and they was telling the group, and Quad and Dr. Heavenly got worried, so they went to go check on Contessa, and she looked like, ooh, she had been through it. Like, Scott, I don't know, like, y'all put that stuff on TV and then now y'all not expecting people to think what they think about it. Okay, I get it. Dr. Heavenly is your friend. May should not have said I guess her saying it was verbal abuse, that's what she thought. I guess that probably added legs on it and made it seem more real. I guess you thought like it kind of like gave confirmation because they was your friend, so it kind of like gave a little bit of confirmation to the people, aka those those of us who were watching to, I guess, maybe know that it was like violence or whatever. I don't know, Dr. Contessa, I mean, you just shouldn't put it on TV if you didn't want nobody to have no input, because Dr. Heavenly ain't the only one that's thinking or that thought that y'all was in a verbally and emotionally abusive marriage. And who knows if y'all still are, but now you trying to save face now and put on a different image of y'all relationship. Let me go turn my fan on. Got a little toasty here, y'all. It is pouring down raining outside. And excuse my hair, this hat. I'm in grind mode right now, okay? I'm gonna give y'all some vlogs where I look real cute, okay? And I'm like, is that the same girl? Yeah, it's me, you know. Anyway, and basically at the end of the conversation, Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Contessa agree to disagree or whatever about that situation. And just like move on. So Quad and King are having a conversation about them living together, and what that looks like. King said he wasn't moving into a woman's house, and honestly, I feel like a lot of like really masculine men, you know what I'm saying, like the same way he was protecting Quad honor when it came to Dr. G talking to her crazy, when men fit into that category, they normally are not gonna move into a woman's house. Like that's how they think, like that's just, they don't feel like that's how it's supposed to go. So I wasn't really surprised to hear him say that, to be honest. And Quad was like, you know, she worked really hard for her house, and you know, that was like her, I guess her first thing of independence she got after the divorce from Dr. G, so she really wanted to keep her house. And I'll say this, as a single independent woman, I totally understand, Quad, when you work hard for something and you want, yeah, Quad, I feel like this is my opinion. And then the great part about King, I feel like he even compromised. Like he didn't tell her, oh, you need to get rid of this house. Like that would have been a red flag. Like, what you mean I gotta get rid of my house? You know what I'm saying? Like I get it, because when you're a woman and you had a relationship with those type of guys that were trying to, they will do stuff for you on purpose to throw it back up at you later. And you like, in the moment, you like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, this my man. Like, I could have did it for myself, but you know what I'm saying? He my man. He want to take care of me. And you let him do it, and then he try to throw it back up in your face. I've had that happen to me over something as small as a car battery. I could have bought my own car battery. I didn't need you to buy my car battery, but I was just thinking, like, you my man. You want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You wanted to give me a car battery, make sure I was good. So I understand Quad totally, but I think it was great that King said, yeah, you know, you can keep your house, you can rent it out, whatever, whatever. And I honestly think, Quad, girl, I think you should get a new house with your man, but not sell your house. Keep your house, rent it out, but don't do no like long-term leases. You know what I'm saying? I think her and King seem to be really happy together, and I think their relationship is gonna go a long time. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they have a long, happy life together forever. But I think that she should rent, if she does rent her house, I think she should only do it maybe like a 12-month lease, so that if the relationship don't work out with King, you know what I'm saying, hopefully it's toward the end of like a lease term, you can say, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to renew the lease, baby, I'm gonna have to move back in my own house. I don't know, maybe she can Airbnb it. I don't know, she might rather lease it though, because Airbnb, you know, it could be all kind of people in there. They could be trying to throw parties and stuff at the lady house, so they could be a lot. Yeah, so I think they should get a house together. That's just my opinion. I think Quad should keep her house. I understand, you know, you want to keep your house, Quad, because when you been a woman, you been around, like, had a man try to hold stuff over your head, yeah, you gonna always want to keep your own, and you should always keep your own. But when you come across a good man, like, I don't know King like that yet, you know what I'm saying? We getting to know him through the show. I don't know him like that yet, but he seemed like a good man, Savannah. And you know what I'm saying, if he want to do it, I feel like you're not taking no loss on your end by letting him get y'all a house. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'll let him do it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, go ahead, Miss Quad. Oh yeah, and I also want to point out Dr. G and Quad could not have had this conversation. Dr. G would have got pissed off and sped off in that Mini Cooper. Or he would have started yelling and being demeaning like this. Y'all see the difference now. Y'all see he's still over there doing it with Sweet Tea. I don't see Quad and King, like, you know, they having a little, Quad is staying her side of the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like they trying to talk and see how they gonna move forward, but nobody was yelling at nobody. Nobody was demeaning nobody. Like, everybody trying to understand the other person's point of view. Like, that's how you supposed to have a conversation as adults. Like, Dr. G, like I said, like Quad said, he's still the same man over there. He's still over there yelling at Sweet Tea like he used to be yelling at Quad and having temper tantrums and speeding off in the car and running upstairs and talking crazy to people. Like, but y'all say Quad the problem. Okay. Anyway, Dr. Simone and Cecil go to them boys' apartment. I don't even want to talk about this that long, but I pity any woman that ends up with them, because, you know, I'm not saying that they're bad people, you know what I'm saying? They may be nice and, you know, guys or whatnot, but it's just like a man child. Like, they're gonna be like man child to a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, that's a lot. Like, it's a lot going on over there. And I want to know, Simone and Cecil talking about they chick, where do they work at? They got jobs? And Simone, you should have knew you weren't finna get that $400 when you went over there and cleaned up that apartment. You should have sent an actual cleaning service and made them pay for it. You should have told them, look, y'all place is nasty, and if y'all don't pay somebody, if either y'all gonna clean it up to par, or y'all gonna pay somebody, and I got the service, this is how much they charge. So yeah, y'all gonna have to come up with y'all money to get it clean. Y'all got, I wouldn't even say 30 days, but we're gonna say 30 days because that's normally what, you know, people have or whatever. Yeah, y'all got 30 days to get this place under control, or you're gonna be evicted. You're gonna be evicted. And yeah. Yeah, Simone, I don't know. I ain't know that, because when Simone said they was gonna pay her $400 for cleaning, I was like, Simone, girl, them boys finna cash out you from your own bank account. The money is gonna go out and right back into your account. I know Dr. Simone bank account hate to see Cecil and the boys coming, because baby, Dr. Simone over there taking care of 3 grown men. If we being honest, you know what I'm saying, just keeping it a buck. You know, Cecil cool, he funny. You know, everybody cool over there, but Simone is carrying their family on her back. Simone gotta have some strong legs, cause she carrying everything. Okay, so Dr. Contessa is doing an event for diabetes. I think that's a great event to have. Like, diabetes ran in my family, and I didn't know it ran on both sides. Like, both my parents have that. Like, they don't have that, but it runs on both sides of their families or whatever. And I didn't realize that. I knew it was on one side, but the other side, I was like, I ain't know. So it's like, ooh, I need all the information I need, baby, because I don't want the sugars. I don't want the diabetic. I don't want to be a diabetic. So thankfully, neither of my parents are, even though it runs in their family. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I can eat right and stay, you know, good, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I think that's a great event to have, and like to inform people about diabetes and the things that come with it. So at the event, Dr. Contessa tries to explain her flip-flopping to Quad and why she think everybody need to be included and all this stuff. Y'all, I didn't think nobody could out flip-flop Dr. Simone, but Dr. Contessa is giving that lady a run for her money. Like, Dr. Contessa said, baby, I'm gonna flip-flop, slide, twirl, spin. Dr. Contessa is flip-flopping all around with her thought process on this. Like, when they showed the flashback clip, a clip that we didn't get to see last episode, of her like really saying, oh, none of this was your fault and blah blah blah. And this is my thing with it, because some people keep saying, oh, Quad, you know, she like started the argument because she was drunk, and you know, she started saying stuff, saying technically Dr. G, and she did, and I was not mad at Quad for doing it. This is just my opinion on it. We gotta start at the beginning of the story. Quad Baby, Quad been on her job, what, 3-4 years, minus what season did Dr. G leave? 6? After their reunion? I think he left 6. After their reunion, I don't think we saw Dr. G anymore after he sat up there with that little smirk on his face while Quad was talking about how this man put his hands over her mouth and nose trying to suffocate her and put his foot on the gas, said he don't care if he take the both of them out. After he drug her around the house, ruined her knee, like, baby, we not gonna forget it, Bravo. We not gonna forget it. So we gonna start at the beginning of the story when they was married and Dr. G and his little attitude, the same way he talked to Sweet Tea crazy when he was over there talking to Quad crazy and doing her bad, fighting her and dragging her through the house. We gonna start at the beginning of the story. So when they got, it started there, and then they got to the divorce. After the divorce, after season 6, we said adios. Dr. G could have been in Mexico doing BBLs for all we knew. You know what I'm saying? Doing BBL surgery. We didn't know what Dr. G was. We hadn't seen the man. Cecil and some of the guys said they still golf with him or whatever. But all of that was off the camera. Dr. G was never seen on Married to Medicine again until y'all went and resurrected him from the dead and brought him to season 10 with Sweet Tea. We did not care. And we was not looking for no Dr. G. Dr. G left the show after Quad and him got a divorce. So that's what we're gonna start at. So who, if you and your ex work at a job together and your ex really the one get paid, you just there for appearances. Y'all get a divorce, you leave the job, and then 3-4 years later, you come back to the job with your new wife, and then your ex-wife say something to you and you feeling some type of way when you should not have been there. Dr. G, I don't care, y'all talking about he the doctor. What entertainment Dr. G gave us besides when Quad activates him? Other than that, Dr. G is not entertaining. Quad activated him and this man is singing the song, he pressing charges, he talking in that squeaky voice, he talking about who she, please say how she gonna do a baby shower, she get her back blown out 15 times a week. Dr. G and that boy. Anyway, so yeah, like that's the only time we get anything from Dr. G. Quad has to activate him. If Quad pays that man dust, he is not entertaining. So he never was the entertainment. Quad is always the one giving us monologues and scenes. It's always Quad. And if we're gonna keep it a buck, if we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna talk about it. Quad, Mariah and Dr. Heavenly built this show on their back. And we're gonna give, I don't even see it for Mariah like that, but I'm gonna give her a thing. She was entertaining. She got on my nerves a lot of times. And she remind me of Dr. G a little bit in the way that she talked down on people. Like her and Dr. G always want to talk down the Quad and make it seem like Quad just this hood rat girl from Tennessee that just ain't have nothing and just da 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 da. And my thing is, how you thought you and Quad was gonna get back friends when you start saying stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could never be with friends with somebody that looked down on me. And, you know, you probably never said it to her while y'all was cool, but when we fall like that, now you tell me how you really feel. You think I'm less than you. You know what I'm saying? So I see why her and Quad never got back cool. But yeah, Mariah produced and brought this show to us. And she gave us entertainment. Quad gave us entertainment. She was the breakout star. And Dr. Heavenly was like a second breakout star, like, and her and Quad tag team, in my opinion, like they like give us entertainment. It's like when I'm gonna say when Mariah was on there, it was like the Mariah, Quad, and Dr. Heavenly show featuring Simone, Jackie, and Toya. Now Toya sometimes will give us, you know, Toya is probably like right after them, but Toya ain't, you know what I'm saying, she's not as entertaining to them as me. But you know, everybody got who they like or whatever. I like Toya, you know, she have her definite entertainment on. Simone was more entertaining in the earlier season, and no shade to Dr. Jackie. I like Dr. Jackie, she's a very classy lady, but Dr. Jackie was only entertaining really that season. Well, she, you know, she throw a couple little shade here and there, like when she used to shade Dr. Heavenly, that was funny. But the only real entertainment we got out of Dr. Jackie was when her and Curtis was going through that cheating scandal. So yeah, child, how did I get all the way over here? But yeah, Contessa talking about Quad. We gotta start at the beginning of the story. Why is Greg at Quad's job? It's because he want to antagonize that lady. It's like he cannot no longer abuse her or try to control her. The only thing he can do is try to trick her out her spot on her job at Married to Medicine. And that's what he's doing. He's over there trying to trick her out her spot on Married to Medicine, but you tricking yourself. You are exposing your hand, letting us know you not over the lady, and you like to antagonize her. Like, you should have never been in her job. So I don't care about Quad antagonizing him at the thing, because if you weren't here, it would be no conversation. It would be no way for me to antagonize you if I don't see you. I'm sure if Quad had ran into that man on aisle 6 at the local Publix, she probably walked past Dr. G, or maybe would have kept it cordial and kept it pushing. It wouldn't have been much or nothing said. But when y'all keep forcing these people to be in the same space, you know, conversations gonna be had. Dr. G can't control his feelings. He did not like that 15 times a week coming. So, you know, he started going ham. He went off on Sweet Tea and cussed Quad out, and Quad man wasn't feeling it, so he reacted. You know what I'm saying? So Dr. G, I don't like that man. I don't like Dr. G. I really don't. Sweet Tea run. Y'all seen that TikTok where it be like run and run. Y'all, that's what somebody need to yell at Sweet Tea. Baby, that song need to be playing rent free in her head every day. So Contessa and Dr. Heavenly start having words about the whole Quad and King situation. Contessa tells her to leave. So, and then baby Quad wasn't feeling it, and then they said Dr. G now had just put up. So Quad left with Heavenly. Her and Dr. Heavenly left together. And no shade, shout out to Toya too, but like, they are really the most two entertaining people we got on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know what y'all trying to do. Y'all gonna choose Greg and Sweet Tea over there? Because it seems like Dr. Heavenly on Quad's side, and it seems like she not really finna be featuring y'all too much if y'all cut Quad off. And I don't think Quad wrong. Like, why would y'all bring that man to her job? Like, I don't think Quad wrong for that. I just don't. If you come over here, that's like me being in my yard, in my house, minding my business, and somebody that know, you know what I'm saying, I don't get along with, or ex come over here. You come over here and you just keep coming around poking the bear, trying to see what I'm doing, trying to get under my skin. And when I give it to you, then you want to cry victim like, oh, she should apologize for talking to me crazy. Why are you in my yard? I couldn't have talked to you crazy if you weren't in my yard. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have been over here. So the men outside having a conversation. Child, the men basically outside calling Dr. G a B-I-T-C-H, in my opinion. Everybody seemed to be on the same page. Like, okay, King didn't necessarily have to charge at the man, but Dr. G definitely antagonized him. So, like, I don't understand the pressing of the charges stuff. I didn't know you could press charges if somebody wasn't touched or whatever. But my thing with Dr. G is, according to the people on the show, even Dr. Mimi, who is Sweet Tea friend that she brought on there, basically saying Sweet Tea be getting out her body when stuff be going on. She running up charging at King. So can everybody press charges? Can Dr. Heavenly press charges on Dr. Contessa for running at her and knocking Dr. Jackie over and staying square up? Dr. Jackie got knocked on the ground and she ain't pressing no charges on nobody. Greg, you talking crazy to this man girlfriend, and you don't think, you know what I'm saying? Like, the altercation stopped. King ain't even still being aggressive. All the other guys is telling you, like, King is, you know what I'm saying? Like, he feel bad that he, you know what I'm saying, got that mad. Like, he, you know, he want to talk about it and just squash everything. Dr. G like, no, I want to see, what Johnson said, I want to see you in jail. That's what Dr. G said. No, he ain't gonna stop. He don't want to hear it unless King is going to jail. And I think that's crazy. Why you want the man in jail? Why? That man got a business, and he got, what Quad said, he got a daughter. He got a daughter. Like, that's messed up, Dr. G. That's really messed up. So the guys take Dr. G outside. Dr. G says that Quad was disrespectful, and he wants Quad. He want to see Quad. He want to see Quad. That's really what it is. He want to talk to Quad. Like, why? That's why he came on the show. Like, who goes around snooping around somewhere they know they exit you want to talk to the lady. It's weird. It is so weird. But anyway, he said she should apologize. And what he said, like, he want to talk to her and not King. Dr. G, you're weird. You are weird, child. Sweet Tea, are you picking up what he putting down? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Dr. G, you should talk to King, and Sweet Tea and Quad should talk to each other. Everybody should agree to squash it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all want to keep coming around the group, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like since season 1, Quad has really put in work to help the show be where it is. Like, she's an interesting person. Mariah put in work. Dr. Heaven put. I feel like all the girls did, but I feel like some of them put in a little bit more work than others. And some of them, they put in more work unintentionally. Like, it just came naturally. Like, they were just more entertaining. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, the show is built off of no shade, like, that's one of the main ingredients of the show, a quad monologue. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's a main ingredient of the show. So I feel like Quad has put in work on the show. She's been here the longest and the most consistent. Why are y'all even, I don't even know why y'all playing this game with, who is gonna be Greg? No, Greg and Sweet Tea, first of all, shouldn't even be coming around. But I mean, if y'all want to say y'all be fair and we ain't gonna ban Greg wasn't never banned. He was still hanging out with the guys. Simone, before the season, before they even told us Sweet Tea was gonna be on the season, I remember Simone had a picture of her, Greg, Sweet Tea, and another couple on her page. So it's like they still was hanging out behind the scenes. Y'all can still hang out with these people behind the scenes, but when it comes to filming for the show, Quad gonna be there. And if Dr. G can't come and not hold his composure and, you know what I'm saying, not say nothing crazy to the woman and stuff, like, then he don't need to come around. Like, that's how I feel. And Sweet Tea, I don't know, I feel like they make her still film with Sweet Tea if she, you know what I'm saying, but her and Quad, I just feel like just don't need to talk to each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Let me see. Dr. G said he basically ain't backing down on pressing them charges. And yeah. Yeah, I feel like Quad shouldn't be sorry. Imagine being married to somebody 10 plus years. You over there in the house trying to protect their image because they're a doctor. So you probably ain't call the police sometimes when you want to call the police. You probably ain't make a big scene out of stuff sometimes when you didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how a lot of women are in abusive situations. Like, they are worried about the man's image, and some of, I mean, Dr. G, I guess he got one because he's a doctor, but a lot of these dudes don't even have an image. You just like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to cause a scene or, you know, make it something big because, you know, whatever at the time you might not be ready to leave. But imagine doing it for 10 plus years. You finally breaking free, getting your house, you know what I'm saying, living life, you still hanging out, you know what I'm saying, with the same group of friends, and then this MF will show back up on the TV show with his new wife. And it's cool, you know what I'm saying? You play it cool, you be cordial, you play it real cool, couple steady. Then when you get a man, this man loses his mind and try to get your man arrested, try to basically get y'all put off the TV show that you already was on and stayed on even after the divorce. Like, it's weird. It's very weird. So, what else? I think Dr. G, baby, you a little delulu. I think the group trying to play, especially Dr. Contessa, I think they trying to play both sides right now. But Dr. Contessa, baby, you ain't really even got to say, because you a friend of the show this season. You're not even a main cast member. But I think when it come down to it, I think the girls are going to side with Quad. Dr. G, Sweet Tea, you know what I'm saying? Sweet Tea is, they're, no shade, I feel like they only entertaining by way of, like, Quad. Like, basically, like, their interaction with Quad is what make, because Sweet Tea, she somewhat entertaining, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she fit in with the group, but I think she do a little something, you know what I'm saying? Like, because she give them pushback, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's a little different, and, you know, it's a little something. But I think the most entertainment stuff we got is when the literal entertainment from Greg and Sweet Tea is them crashing out about Quad. just irritate them people by being there, being herself. But y'all went over there knowing she was there. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. I'll see y'all. I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try to review The Housewives. I gotta finish watching what's the Tyler Perry show they put out? Beauty and Black. Yeah, Beauty and Black. The second part is out, child. I've been so busy I ain't had time to watch it, but I'm gonna try to watch that too and leave a little review on that. And I'm gonna have to sit down and try to do that one. But I want to do a video of the reunion looks, because baby, we'll talk about that in another video. But thank y'all for watching. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.